Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash at the garage, where badge hype gets tossed in the glove box, spec sheet worship gets left at the dealership, and what we're left with is raw, unfiltered, seat of the pants driving truth. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and buckle up, because today we're driving straight into the heart of Toyota's latest off-road rebel at a 2026 Toyota Baby FJ Cruiser. Exterior, you heard that right. Toyota just went into the lab, blended nostalgia with modern grit, shrunk it down, and created what might be the boldest subcompact SUV we've seen in years. Don't let the word baby fool you. This isn't some city slicker crossover dressed in cargo pants. This is a proper mini 4x4 with attitude, purpose, and pedigree. Now, as it rolls into view, the first thing that hits you is the unapologetically retro meets futuristic front fascia. That grille, boxy, bold, and framed by round LED headlights that are practically shouting "I belong in the dirt." Toyota's brought back those old school FJ vibes with the twist, a chunky bumper with integrated tow hooks, vertical slats in the grille, and even a hint of Land Cruiser DNA. It looks tough, ready, and confident, and you just know it's meant to get dirty. Swinging around the side, the profile stays true to its off-road spirit. Short overhangs, squared wheel arches, upright glass, and beefy tires on 17-inch alloy wheels. It's the kind of stance that says, yeah, I'm small, but I will absolutely crawl over that boulder. There's no sloping roof line or fancy chrome trim here, just a flat roof that's begging for a roof rack, blacked-out pillars, and functional fender flares. You even get side-hinged rear doors on some trims, a rare feature that screams classic utility. And then we get to the back, where Toyota really leans into the retro-futuristic vibe. A full-size spare tire mounted on the rear door, vertical taillights tucked tight into the corners, and the high-mounted rear window that echoes the classic FJ Cruiser silhouette. The rear bumper is chunky, integrated with recovery points, and the tailgate swings open like an old-school trail rig. It's not trying to be cute, it's trying to be useful. And it succeeds. Interior: pop open the door and step inside, and you're met with a cabin that balances modern tech with rugged minimalism. Toyota didn't try to reinvent the wheel here, they just made sure it's strong enough to handle the trail. The dashboard is upright, angular, and clean. There's a strong emphasis on physical buttons, chunky toggles that are glove-friendly, rubberized surfaces that can be wiped down after a muddy day, and just enough soft-touch material to keep it from feeling too Spartan. Center stage is a 10.25-inch touchscreen running Toyota's latest infotainment suite. A wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, and the interface is finally as smooth as it is logical. Below it, you get real climate control knobs, thank you, Toyota, and optional trail mode toggles if you spec the off-road package. The digital gauge cluster is customizable, and the steering wheel is a thick, leather-wrapped unit with metal accents. Nothing flashy, just focused. Seats, surprisingly comfy. The front buckets are supportive, wrapped in either durable cloth or synthetic leather depending on the trim. Rear seats are a bit tighter, but still usable for two adults. Fold them down, and you get a flat cargo floor that'll handle weekend gear, camping crates, or your latest impulsive trip to the mountains. Toyota's added rubberized mats and multiple tie-down hooks in back, another nod to this thing's gear hauler personality. But let's talk about what's under the skin, the performance that gives this little bruiser its bite. Powering the 2026 Baby FJ Cruiser is a 1.8-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, making a punchy 180 horsepower and 210 pounds-feet of torque. Not earth-shattering, but paired with a lightweight platform and short wheelbase, it's more than enough to move this boxy beast with confidence. Toyota's offering both front-wheel and all-wheel drive versions, but let's be honest, the AWD with the Locking Center Diff is the one you want, paired with an 8-speed automatic or optional 6-speed manual. Yes, manual. This thing delivers a surprisingly engaging drive. It's quick off the line, nimble in tight turns, and shockingly capable when the pavement ends. The AWD version gets Toyota's new terrain management system with mud, sand, and rock modes, plus hill descent control and an available low-speed crawl mode for the truly gnarly stuff. On road, The baby FJ rides firm but not punishing. It's boxy, so don't expect Tesla Model Y aerodynamics. But the steering is sharp, the brakes are strong, and there's a level of control here that puts it ahead of typical subcompact SUVs. It's not luxury smooth, but it's not supposed to be. This thing's tuned for fun, function, and dirt. Fuel economy: Toyota claims around 30 mpg combined for the FWD version and just under 27 mpg for the AWD with off-road tires. Not bad considering the chunk and capability baked in. Now let's talk dollars. The 2026 Baby FJ Cruiser starts at a surprisingly approachable $28,000 for the Bass FWD model. Want the AWD, off-road kit, and a few creature comforts? You're looking at around $34,000, fully loaded, trail spec with all the toys, just under $38,000. That's right, you're getting proper trail-ready hardware for under $40,000, and that alone makes this thing a standout in the compact off-roader world. And here's the kicker: Toyota's planning to offer a hybrid version late in 2026. Likely pairing the same Turbo 4 with electric torque and even more trail grunt. If they pull that off, this segment's in for a serious shakeup. So, final thoughts: the 2026 Baby FJ Cruiser isn't trying to be the fastest, flashiest, or most refined SUV out there. What it is trying to be and absolutely nails is a fun-sized off-road machine that brings legit capability, throwback personality, and daily usability into one sharp, rugged little box. It's the SUV for people who don't want a crossover that's pretending to be an SUV. It's honest, it's cool, and most importantly, it's built for the kind of driving that happens after the road ends. If you're tired of soft roaders and you want something that actually means what it says on the tin, the Baby FJ is it. That's it for today's review here on Car Flash. If this video fired up your inner adventurer, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more no-fluff car reviews that keep it real, every single time. Until next time, drive hard, stay curious, and never settle for spec sheet hype. Catch you in the next one.